the grounds of the Capitol building today. Uh, Members of the House of Legislature, especially the Senate and that of the Representative, they are expected to gather for 11 session sitting. But then there are some huge debate, some huge argument concerning the removal of House Speaker J. Funati Kofa. This situation has started since the 17th of October, and then currently you have the majority bloc, which constitute 43 members. But as it stands, two persons have already joined, so you have 45 members of the House of Representatives who are seeking the removal of House Speaker J. Funati Kofa. The situation has led the Speaker not to have session for the past weeks, nearly 4 weeks now. And you have the majority bloc that continues to conduct session. And just of recent, there was some argument among citizens, including some members of the House of Legislature, where according to them, the speaker. Some are saying the speaker should resign. Some are saying the speaker should maintain his position based on the legality of the situation. You know, in the Constitution, you have uh, the that's Article 49, also Article 39 of the Constitution, talking about two-thirds to remove speaker, and of course a due process. These are all about the side of the Constitution. Some members of the House of Representatives, some legal practitioners continue to quote. But as it stands, last week, of course, on Thursday session, the majority bloc had the election to elect a new speaker, where Unity Party candidate Richard Kun on a wet ballot as speaker. And of course, you also have the speaker who have now resigned. According to him, nothing has happened. And of recent, just yesterday, the speaker and his legal team, including some of his colleagues who support him, they also filed a petition, a 9-count petition at the fourth bench at the Supreme Court. And they are calling for a stay order on all of the processes that the majority bloc continues to do. And so the Supreme Court has granted that. The Supreme Court has called the majority bloc to return to status quo ante. And so today, the majority bloc going to hear, they're going to receive the, 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 the letter, that's the indictment from the Supreme Court. Whether they're going to act on it or not, which we cannot tell you. When they come, we're going to have a conversation with some of those who are from the majority, especially where you have the newly elected speaker, Richard Kun, and also you have Samuel Kuka, Representative Samuel Kuka, who is leading the majority bloc. We're going to have a conversation. But as it stands, Liberians are saying the current situation is posing a serious threat to national development, whereas you have the budget we're supposed to be discussed lengthily so as to have developmental work taken on hopefully 2025. But again, the budget was presented to the deputy chief clerk of the House of Representatives. The deputy chief clerk also sits in the chambers or in the session of the majority. So you get it right. The deputy chief clerk turned over the budget to the majority bloc. It was also sent to the House, which the House of Senate rejected, and they sent it back to the majority bloc. We don't know what was the major reason, but all of these things are happening. Some members of the House of Representatives, some lawmakers start to arrive. When you look at the side of the Senate, you have some members coming in from this House of Senate. But since the situation, the House of Senate, they have been having their session, regular session, and all that stuff, except you have the House of Representatives, where two sides are yet to claiming the speakership. two sides of the House of the Representatives are claiming the speakership. You have the new Speaker Richard Kung, and you also have Speaker Kofa, who also, by constitutional people, what people say he is. So today, they're going to be intensive discussion on the the Supreme Court, especially you have the rate calling for status quo ante. We're going to understand, we're going to hear from the majority bloc whether they're going to accept the ruling from the Supreme Court. So, folks, again, this is Ku-Wor TV. I'd like you to share. Please comment. Please like. My name is Will Wilfred Dorsey. We are here to bring you the unfolding situation at the grounds of the Capitol. Thank you so much.